Hello one and all, this is Hybridsteel. Thank you very much for joining me in this game. Is called Death and Taxes. Literally the only game that's on the marketplace where you can play as the Grim Reaper and kill people. In this 2D narrative based game, you take the role of the Grim Reaper on an office job. Your job is to decide which people are going to live or die. Your choice will affect the world around you. Keep the chaos away to foil plots to destroy the world and rise through the ranks of Reapers, all the way to middle management. Here are the files of humans that are the life-threatening situations within your domain. I am granting you time to settle this. There's no difficult rules and requests as of today. Quota of the day, 1 human has to die. And now these people will be literally marked for death with the marker of death. Death and Taxes is a game in the vein narrative-based indie titles such as Papers, Please, Rain's Beholder, and Animal Inspector, to name a few. The consequences of your choices are yours to bear, while the mystery of your incarnation awaits revelation. Oh, this is a big choice already because this is family person or nuclear scientist, so this person doesn't cause the next Chernobyl accident. So, here we are. You are the Grim Reaper. This is Death and Taxes. In this game, you are literally choosing people's death, or in them to live. At the end of the day, that is your choice and yours alone. So at one point, you might only have to kill one person. The other one, you might have to kill 2 young people, and so on and so forth. You have tasks that you have to complete each day. Some of them have massive knock-on effects, like really big knock-ons. Like, well, these 2 are definitely going to die. I think... Who's lived their life more? 35 years old, 39 years old. You live the most useless life out of all 3 of these people. So, right, so let's get my marker of death. You're going to live. You're going to live. And you're going to die. Die. You know, if you kill a scientist because you were told not to kill someone like this, but you have to kill this person because of it, that could open up a plague to wipe out the whole of existence, and that's your problem, not anyone else's. The good thing about this game is it's made by a company who seem to get 1 Easter eggs and 2 other gamers. Now, the reason why I'm saying this is because in the title screen alone, in the little comic strip that you see up on the screen, there's a reference to Metal Gear in this, and there's also reference to the Beatles as well. We're going to be scrolling through, Beatles reference right there. There's a reference to that as well. So I'm all the way through this game, you're going to probably be seeing little references. One that I actually really enjoyed was one of the little notifications that came up on the phone, and that this little reference was literally straight out of the DVD Apocalypse. You know, where the meteorite's flying towards the Earth, and the drill team have to go and sit on the meteorite and drill through the meteorite and then blow it up into 2 halves. There's a reference to that in this as well. Even one of the people that you had to decide was live or die was basically Bruce Willis. And that I actually thought was quite cool. There are little references all the way through this game that will have you like scratching your head. Where have I seen this before? This is Bruce Willis. Right. Bruno is infamously gruff drilling expert who has been working on deep sea oil rigs for countless years. They have a tense relationship with their daughter. Yet have lately been attempting to reconnect and make things work. Guys, seriously, like this text straight out of Apocalypse the film. This profile is straight out of Apocalypse the film, and if I don't save him, the world's going to get hit by a giant meteorite crushing the entire world, and my job is going to get even harder by marking all these people for death. So, unfortunately, I have to kill 1 person. And I'm going to be honest, the guy who makes bikes, he has the least adequate job. Like, no, you're going to die. You've got to come up here. You've got to live as well. And I think that's going to be it. Now, the plus side to this game is it's really easy to pick up. Anyone can play this game. There's no major profanity in it as well. So this game is for any age group. Not to say that this video is for any age group, just in case anyone from Copper is watching this. This game is literally an office job life sim where you have to decide the fate of people. That is literally the whole game. But on the way through your life of being a Grim Reaper of a random number, you basically read through profiles, decide if someone's going to live or die, and that's pretty much the game. Yet whispers travel about shady and inappropriate deeds with students. You're going to die. When I got this game for free, I was just like, oh cool, I got that one, yeah, I'll have a look into it. And it was, I basically chose it because at the time I was watching a YouTuber called Hybridsteel Plays. He does a lot of this style of video, and I was just like, well, you know, I'll give it a go and see what that. But I really enjoyed it. And I can understand why he plays those sorts of games on his channel, but I really enjoyed this because at the same time, it was sort of like, you could be the bad guy and kill the wrong people and then destroy the whole of humanity if you really wanted to. You could go down that righteous route where you're always doing the good thing and working your way up to middle management and basically pleasing fate to his heart's content, or its heart's content. I think it's just an entity of this thing that in front of you that looks like someone. Grim, my latest spawn. 3 days you have been with us. How do you feel? Awesome, balancing the world, getting things done. Excellent. That is what I hope to hear. As you may imagine, it is important to keep morale up in this line of work. Now let me take a look at the files you sent today. Fate itself is always there to be impressed by your performance, and your performance is determined by if you can do the job properly. That's about it. This game is so simple but so fun at the same time. And if you're one of these people who enjoys making really tough decisions, this is one of those games that you're always going to enjoy. I can see myself playing this for a little bit longer. At the same time, I'm just going to enjoy it as it comes. It is an indie game, and I'm not expecting a massive price tag on this game at all. For all those people out there who will be playing this game, all those people who want to play this game, man, it's a fun little game to waste away your time. Right, okay. Ostrich fighting ring seized. Yep, that's because she was being a twat. What? Tribute to Ollie Ray gathered over 1 million views in first day. Yep. Beer Visionary starts selling experimental beer in 5 micro lighter tubes. There you go. See? Beer. All good. Right, so I'm not allowed to kill anybody in catering. It's not going to be anything amazing. You're not going to earn like 4 billion achievements out of it. You're not even going to sit here and have a life accomplishment moment where you're just like, oh. But at the same time, you're going to have one of those moments where you've actually enjoyed something that hasn't cost you 60, 70, 100, whatever dollars or pounds or wherever you come from in this world. It is fun though. I really enjoyed it. And as said, I will be playing it a little bit more whilst, you know, time goes by. It is one of those games that I would be playing in sections. I wouldn't play it for like hours and hours and hours on time, and sort of, unless I was going down that whole route of like creating videos for it. But it's not one of those games I'm going to sit there and constantly play until I've got to a point where I've finished it. But it will be one of those games that I pick up and play every 10 to 15 minutes or so, where I've got stuff to do, but I want to squeeze in a little bit of gaming. I'll probably play something like this. Well, you don't live a cruddy life, you just live a worthless life. You live a good life, so you can survive. Congratulations. Barely hanging. What's the arts degree? Alright, okay, well you can live, and you are going to die. Gameplay, graphics, and all the other stuff, I would definitely put this into like into the high categories, anywhere between 7 to 10. The reason why I can't really decide is because different elements of this game make it more fun in certain aspects. Then you've got others with just my personal preference. Would I recommend this game to other people? Yes, I really would. And the reason why I say this is because, one, it's not going to tax you. It's not going to go, oh, you know what, I've got so much to do. I want to play this game so much, and you waste all your time in it, because it's not that sort of game. But you will find yourself playing it for 20, 30, maybe even an hour of time, actually sitting there going, I really enjoyed this part, I enjoyed this character, and you're always going to have something to natter. So this has been Death and Taxes. This is Hybridsteel. If you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe and notifications button below for all other updates. I'll be back here with another video on this channel, and yeah, I will see you all later. Peace out, have fun, and enjoy everything you guys do. Bye.